Growing up in Mangere, I had a really great upbringing and a really great childhood. I spent a lot of time with my parents and my siblings, mostly with my dad when we went fishing and took me to different training, boxing gyms for training.
Keep it all on the low. You a boss, I'm a kingpin, dog, bow down.
Mom and Dad, from what I've been able to achieve, they're very, very proud of me, and I've given them the opportunity to travel not only around the world, around New Zealand, and it's great to see how happy they are. And one of the goals was for me to help them because they looked after me my whole life. And it's great to see the stress gone away from their shoulders, and they just can relax now and enjoy life. My fight against Bowie was a fight that I really prepared well for. It was a 4-week camp, but it was a really intense camp. And coming into the fight, I was very excited, but I was a little nervous with the power that he presented. I said hi to my mum before the fight, and she was sort of nervous and crying. But when I got in the ring, and when she saw me smiling and happy, she sort of calmed down. And I wasn't expecting it to go one round. I trained for 12 rounds. And then when I landed a punch, it actually shocked me as well. How did I knock him out cold? But it just shows that if you train hard and if you listen to instruction from the corner, that everything falls into place. Fighting Kali Mien for me is another step up, and the goal towards being, becoming champion of the world, fighting for the championship. The reason I say that is because of the experience that he comes with. Kali has fought for the world title, and I thought that I was unlucky that he lost the fight. I thought he should have won. He brings a lot of experience, which I know will sort of give him confidence within himself and what he can do. So I think it's going to be a big test, but it's a test that I'm going to be ready for, and I'm going to train the house down. Everything I was, I carry with me. Everything I will be lies waiting on the road ahead.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are ready for the main event of the evening. It is scheduled for 12 3-minute rounds of professional heavyweight championship boxing. It is for the WBC Eurasia, WBO Oriental, WBO African, WBA, PABA, WBA Oriental heavyweight titles collectively. It is sponsored by Burger King. Your overseeing officials from the WBO Oriental and African is Mr. Danny Lee. The WBA Oceania, WBA, PABA is Francisco Martinez. And from the WBC Eurasia is Charlie Lucas. Your judges at ringside are John Conway, Derek Milham, Anaru Harriman. And your referee in charge when the bell rings is Ferlin Marsh. Now, ladies and gentlemen, for the thousands in attendance here at the sold-out Trust Arena in Auckland, New Zealand, for everyone watching this broadcast on Sky Television in New Zealand, Fox in Australia, and TV3 in Samoa, and the ESPN family of networks in the United States and around the world. Ladies and gentlemen, would somebody, somewhere, make some noise? Introducing first, making his way to the red corner, ladies and gentlemen, here is Kali Mien!
So Kali gets ready to make his way in, number 2 ranked in New Zealand heavyweight. He's an aging but world-class fighter. I was with him the night and called a fight when he fought Layman Brewster, and he came as close as you come by split decision to winning the world championship of the WBO. He's fought a lot of ranked fighters, including guys like Brewster and Asim Rahman, Ruslan Shagayev. In fact, his only losses, his 5 losses have been to world-class fighters. As you know, he won the 2014 Super 8 title, knocking out Michael Sprout in the finals. He beat the man next to me, Shane Cameron, by unanimous decision for the vacant WBA Pan-African title in November last year. He spars with his son. He told me he doesn't hold back. One of the really good guys, one of the really nice guys, Kali Mien.
ship, boss man. I got this, yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, introducing the champion, Joseph Parker!
Joseph Parker knocks out Francois Fulton. Joseph doesn't like it. He's banging him. Got him a good shot. Oh, he's ready to go. Look at this. It's all over, folks.
Left hook though, followed by the right hand from Parker, and he stops it.
Everything starts with that jab.
Oh, great uppercut by Joseph Parker on the back.
Oh, look at this, folks. I love it. I absolutely love it. The nose, lining it up for the big shot. Featherweight gets hit. He's not going to get off the mat. He is right in the chin with a solid right hand. This fight's all over.
And his opponent making his way to the blue corner. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Lupe Solian La'auli, Joseph Parker!
So here comes Joseph Parker. Big smile when he heard the ring announcer Dan Hennessy use his high chief name from Samoa. Coming into the ring with him, besides the Kevin Barry, Brian Barry, and Taylor Barry, is his Uncle Rudy and his Uncle Henry from Samoa. Uncle Rudy is his mother's brother, so it's a family affair coming in. This kid turned pro in 2012. 3 knockout wins. 2013, 4 wins. Last year he had 5 wins. This is his 4th fight this year, 3-0. Highly skilled, athletic, very dedicated to training. You forget that he's had only 15 professional fights, but he's still a work in progress, according to Kevin Barry. But he really works hard. He's a big puncher, fast hands, sits down on body shots, moves well. 4th fight this year, but less than 7 rounds of boxing. Last October, a year ago, we went 10 rounds with Sherman Williams and winning every round of that fight. There's the uncles in the Samoan garb. And the youngster that Joseph supports. Joseph is ranked number 6 in the WBO, 13th in the WBA, 18th by BoxRec, and he's moving up in the world scene. Talked to the people at HBO and Showtime in the United States. They've already talked to Dean Lonergan about wanting him to come to the United States and fight. And Dean and David Higgins and Martin Snedden will decide when they want to do that in conjunction with Kevin Barry, who trains him. This is a big fight and a tough fight for him. As you take a look at the tail of the tape, this is unusual for Joseph because Kali Mien is taller, he's heavier, and he has a much longer reach, as you see there. Of course, Joseph is younger by 22 years. And now Dan Hennessy is ready to get our main event of the evening underway. Here's the lieutenant, Dan Hennessy.
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It is scheduled for 12 3-minute rounds of professional heavyweight championship boxing. It is for the WBC Eurasia, WBO Oriental, WBO African, and WBA PABA, as well as the WBA Oceania heavyweight titles collectively. It is sponsored by Burger King. And now introducing first, fighting out of the red corner. He enters the ring wearing black trunks. He weighed in at 110.6 kgs. He hails from Auckland, now residing in Wainanga, New South Wales, Australia. He is the former #1 ranked contender in the world by the WBO. He has 47 professional fights, 42 wins, 5 losses, 32 big wins coming by way of KO. Introducing Kali Mien! And his opponent fighting out of the blue corner. Enters the ring wearing black trunks with blue trim. He weighed in at 107 kgs even. He hails from Auckland, New Zealand. He is the current WBO Oriental, WBA, PABA, and WBC OPBF heavyweight champion. He is now ranked 6th in the world by the WBO and 10th with the WBA. He is also trained by world-renowned boxing trainer Kevin Barry. He has 15 professional fights with 15 wins, 13 big wins coming by way of KO. Introducing Lupe Solian Lauli Joseph Parker!
So the ref calls him in. 10-point must-scoring system, no standing 8 count. There's no 3 knockdown rule. Fighter cannot be saved with the bell in any round. Only the referee can stop the fight in the case of an accidental foul. We go to the scorecards after 4 rounds are complete.
Protect yourselves at all times.
Berlin Marsh, a lot of international experience in Japan, China, and around the world refereeing fights. All right, we're set to go. Joseph Parker looks pretty relaxed, and we'll see if he starts out as fast. Shane, you think he'll go fast right from the get-go?
Yeah, this could be an interesting round. The first round is always very interesting, especially with these explosive heavyweights. And if Joseph starts fast, it could work well for him, but at the same time, we just don't know. He could be caught with something too.
All right, here we go. Kali, of course, the big, tall guy, solid black trunks. Joseph has the black with the blue trim and the fringe on his trunks. Parker to the right of your screen. Kali Mien, big, tall guy, the tallest guy that Joseph has fought so far. Parker has to be aware of the big jab and the powerful right-hand shots that Kali Mien can throw. Mien, a ton of experience, and a guy that hasn't abused his body. He's a true real gentleman outside the ring, but I wouldn't want to be in between him tonight.
Parker just using his nice quick jab, just getting his range initially first off, and sort of a feel-out stage for both of them.
First minute, guys just feeling each other out. Neither one's let the right hand go yet. Joe's backing Kali off into the corner. Let's see what he can do here. Kali ties him up. He knows how to tie him up. That's experience. He gets his hands up underneath his arms because he's tall and he can walk him back on his heels.
You see Joe, he wants to land that right hand. He's setting up that right hand off that quick 1-1. A quick double jab, and he wants to try and drop that right, and they'll be trying to work out who's the strongest one in there. They want to land their heavier shots earlier on so they can work out.
Joe quick on his feet as well, able to step back. A lot of times he comes straight back. He jabs and jabs and jabs, but he's trying to set up that right hand, double jabbing. You see Joe feint quite a bit too. There he goes, his hard shots upstairs.
Okay, break, step back.
Looks like Joe might have bumped his mouth off the shoulder. I don't know if he's got a cut on his lip or not.
See Kali trying to lead with that left hook, but it's just not quick enough to. Joe's just got nice footwork where.
Oh, he caught him with the right hand that time. Kali felt the power. Joe holds that left hand out, and Kali bends the head down. And Joe comes back with a left hook, doesn't land the right hand, but he's hitting him with some body shots. I'll tell you this, Kali's feeling some power in this round. Kali tries to come back of his own, but he doesn't have the zip in his punches that Joseph Parker. Big right hand landed by Joe here in round number 1. 37 seconds ago. Well, it started out the first minute feeding each other up, but Joe Parker's in second gear right now. Left hook crashes to the left side of the skull of Kali Mien. Mien knows that he's in with a guy that can bang now. He's trained with his son, who's a big banger. But not with this kind of hand speed.
Yeah, he's looking stronger there, Joe. He's certainly looking stronger there. Kali's on his back foot there. He needs to do something to keep Joe at bay. Otherwise, he's just going to keep pouring shots on like he's doing now.
Boy, this is an excellent round one for Joe Parker. He's hit him with some hard shots. And I thought for a second that he staggered Mien when they're over here just above us. That's a 10-9 round for Parker. Well, how about that? A lot of excitement from the second minute on.
From the get-go, for two big boys, Joe was just applying so much pressure. And Kali's heavy breathing in the corner there, so see what the next round brings. If it keeps applying the pressure like that, it's going to be hard for Kali to keep up.
You can see he's, he get hit to the body and in the solar plexus. Meanwhile, look at over here, Kevin Barry.
All right, relax. Trying too hard, it'll happen. Okay, just slow it down.
Kevin, tell him to relax a little bit.
Nice round. Want you to keep going to the body.
Seconds out for round two.
Watch Joseph too, folks, with the double hooks. He'll hook with the left hand down below, then come back upstairs, and he's looking to land that powerful right. He landed it a couple of times, and he had a really good round number one. Remember, this is scheduled for 12. And the way Parker landed shots in the first round, I'm not expecting it to go 12 now, just after seeing that. But there's a long way to go in the schedule rounds. We'll see.
If Kali wants to go a bit longer, he wants to stay off those ropes. He wants to control the center of the ring.
That's a real good point, Shane. This is where he wants to be out here and try to get Parker to back up, because he knows that a lot of times Joseph will pull straight out. But I've noticed so far defensively that he's pulling out to angles, which is better.
In the knees and very heavy in the heels. Parker may be able to take him out right now. There's plenty of time. 2 minutes. Boy, look at the pressure he put on him. Big right hand again. Just missed that one. Left hook. I'll tell you this, Meehan is out on his feet right now. He tries to get back. Look at how loose he is in the knees, folks.
Night for Kali at the moment. He needs to do something to keep Joseph off.
He can't hold him off right now. Joseph just lining up that right hand. Just past the shoulders. Didn't quite catch him on the chin. Joe really unleashing his power to this point. I thought he was going to take him out on that far side over there.
Just getting more confident as the fight goes on, Joe, as he's landing the shots, he's applying the pressure.
Meehan is still out on his feet. He's really hasn't got his legs under him very well at all, which means he doesn't have a lot of power right now, and Joseph knows it. There's a hard body shot, too. Didn't look like much, but a real hard body shot. Kali has to hang on.
Let's go.
Kali Mien, by far the most experienced guy that Joseph has faced to this point, and Joseph really up to the test. Really a stiff jab. Kali's still out on his feet right now. Hard right hand. He rocks him again. Kali's fighting on instinct, hanging onto those hands.
Okay,
he knows he's in with a buzzsaw now.
Okay.
Look at Kali's front foot, and that's what I talk about, fading and making him jump at shadows. Watch Joe come in, catches him with the left hand again.
That speed, Joe's just got that speed. He's so quick for a big heavyweight. He's
two solid left hands, solid right hand. Kali might be ready to go. 18 seconds of the round. Referee might have to step in there, but Kali knows how to tie him up. Nails him again with 10 seconds. This is all Parker. This is a 10-8 round, even without the knockdown. He just beat him from pillar to post. Kali's out on his feet. That's a 10-8 round, my friends. Meehan out on his feet twice in that round. I I think this is a brilliant performance by this guy.
Oh yeah, he certainly hit his strides now, Joseph. He's just steamrolling through these guys now. It's really good to see New Zealand producing another great heavyweight. A lot of action here.
That's what had happened on the far side, Shane, you know?
So much shots going in there. Joseph's relentless and big left hooks and right hands. Kali's hanging in there well.
Second down for round 3.
Kali showing glimpses in there just to let people know he's still in the fight.
Great vision by Joe Parker, though, seeing that big left hand, and he just blocks it with his shoulder. Here we go to round 3. Question that I ask right now is how much more punishment can Kali Mien take before he does go down? But Parker certainly lambasted him in the first 2 rounds. I scored the second round 10-8 because Kali was out on his feet twice.
If he can control the center of the ring, it'll be a lot better for him. As soon as he gets on the ropes, Bob, that's when he seems to get caught with a lot more shots.
But Joseph just gradually backs him off into the ropes. There's the right hand downstairs, back up with the left hook. The right hand misses. Kali doesn't have the zip in his punches at all, and Joseph is just sitting down and teeing off. He's trying to take him out. Oh! The right hand drops Kali Mien. That was flush on the jaw. I don't think Kali can recover. Counts up to 5 and 6 and 7. He's not going to make it. 8. It's 9 and 10. The fight's over. Joseph Parker has knocked out Kali Mien in the 3rd round. Wow! How do you like this up-and-coming heavyweight?
Oh, he's looking very good. He's looking very good.
We'll come right back. We'll take a break, and we'll be back with the official particulars. What a right hand! Wow! Well, how about that, folks? Joseph Parker in the 3rd round hit Kali Mien with one solid right hand that dropped him, and he couldn't recover. The 2nd round, I thought he scored enough punches to give him a 10-8 round. And Parker, after about a minute into the 1st round, and Kali really doesn't know what happened. What'd you think, Shane?
Oh, mate, Joseph's looking very good. He's a force to be reckoned with in the heavyweight division, without a doubt, after that performance.
All right, let's get the official particulars from our ring announcer, Lieutenant Dan Hennessy.
Fighters to the center ring, please. Ladies and gentlemen, with 1 minute gone in round number 3, your referee, Ferlin Marsh, calls a stop to this fight for your winner by TKO, Lupe Soliai La'auli, Joseph Parker!
So evidently, Kali was on his way up at 9, and the ref looked into his eyes and stopped the fight. I thought it was a pure knockout, but it's academic because he knocked him out. Now they need a moving van to carry all of those belts that he's got going around him, Joseph Parker. Monty, I can't see you in there, but I know that you must be with him, so go ahead and take it, Monty.
Joseph, I've got to say, I was sure they're going to come out. You're going to be cautious. You're going to have that sort of approach, but you came out with a sense of confidence, with a real intent to put some hurt on. Was that always the game plan?
Thanks for the question, Monty. More love and more living on whawtaita to Langi. We manguia mawhasonga skamo Kali Mien. We have whawtaita more topo inga. You know, going into this fight, we knew that Kali Mien was going to come and bring his A game. The plan was to go in there and box. And you know, when I came back after the 1st round, Kevin said, "You're excited?" I said, "Of course I am." You know, I'm ready for this fight, but once things started to slow down in the 3rd round, I was able to pick the shots, and then it came.
Joseph, we saw pictures of this new physique come all the way back through Instagram and on Twitter, but the new sense of the man and the beast mode that you bring with it right now, the sense of confidence, where did that come from?
it comes from a number of things. Training in the gym, support crew, doing the work, and then coming back and fighting in front of my home crowd. It's amazing to fight in front of my home crowd, and I'm always happy and excited to come home and see my parents and family and everyone here, and I'd like to thank everyone for their great support in coming out tonight.
Well, let's talk about your support crew, and in particular the man at the helm leading the crew. KB, a performance that I didn't think or expect was going to happen and so easily.
Look, firstly, I'd like to say thank you very much to Kali Mien and his team. It was, as you can see, Kali is a warrior. He's a true champion, and I take my hat off to him. It was a tremendous performance, and he's one of our great fighters, no doubt about that. I was very pleased with Joe tonight. I think we had an opportunity to put a few combinations together against a very aggressive, a very powerful and strong, big Kali Mien. And Kali landed some good shots on Joe that we haven't been getting in recent fights.
Now, when you speak about a class act in terms of a pass mark, how much better can Joseph get in 1 to 10?
Well, at the moment, he's still in his infancy stage as a professional. He's been a pro now for nearly 3 years, and he's accomplished a lot in 3 years, but we've got a long way to go.
Joseph, final word from you to the fans out there who were all on their feet, so happy to see you. The love for you in the room and around the country and around the world really is quite big.
Yeah, we're doing our thing and we're representing our country. And just a big thank you to everyone that came out tonight to support us. Thank you to those who tuned in pay-per-view. And let's thank my sponsors for making this happen. Burger King, Mad Butcher, Under Armour Muscle Farm and Nutrition System.
Before we go, I think a word to Kali Mien. Kali, thank you very much for a great career. But your winner here and going on to do wonderful things, Joseph Parker.